to TableStory, Storm King's Thunder, episode 20, with your boy BradWOTO.
My logo on it and it was really nice. I
Yeah.
can't wait till I move and I get a game.
You're on. Oh shit. My mic was muted in Zoom. I did the intro. Hi, we're live.
I wanted to ruin your intro, but
Yeah,
sorry, one second. Let's just rewind. Welcome, episode 20, with your boy BradWOTO. Brad, this is where you say hello.
I know, but I ruined it for you because it's been so ruined already.
I hate you.
You're welcome. First things first, from a production point, which everyone's very interested in. If the music is fucked today, it's because I'm wearing these headphones, and it will be different because they're different to my normal headphones.
Uh-oh.
If you can't hear it or whatever, let me know and I'll just boost it and shit like that.
Okay.
Let's see. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to my stream.
It's going great. Welcome to Brad's stream, guys.
Oh,
Or the cameras.
man.
The cameras are all messed up. Whoopsies. Hold on. Let's
Well, in that
Oh,
time.
I'm good meal now.
little bit of
Look at me.
little bit of
Look at me.
pre-production would have been good, Jay. Jesus Christ.
I'm
That's
like
why
the
your cameras were messed up earlier.
Just wanted to say,
Oh.
I don't have a flute though. Damn it.
How's it going, T-Rex?
good.
What is happening?
How's it going, BradWOTO?
This is a train wreck.
I've had a great week. I don't know why I went a bit Australian there. They always do that. Oh, mate.
Aw, mate.
Oh,
mate.
Cool, blonde.
Oh, cool. Crikey.
Dude, I got, dude, speaking of Australians, I got to play some For Honor with excessive profanity. That was fun. I'm glad he sometimes gets as angry as I do at video games.
Yeah.
Except he vocalizes it.
Oh yeah, he's very Australian. I'm gonna put it like that.
He is very Australian. I like him, to be honest. He's one of my favorite streamers because he's just himself. You know,
Dude, it's the best, man. I'm with
it's
you.
nice. It's nice. I rarely find anyone is themselves. You know, it's like, oh hey, nice to meet you, person who's from the internet. Oh, you're fake.
We're talking about Brad. I always have this much energy IRL.
I was gonna say thanks, Brad. It's cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm literally only talking about the people on this stream.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's
not.
some subtle shade. That's
Brad.
fine. I get it.
I'm
That's
obviously not talking about
Oh.
you people. I'm talking about in general.
Cool,
I've
Brad.
been-
now-
also,
Cool, Brad.
Oh,
Cool,
now
Brad.
it's in
Cool,
general.
Brad.
Okay.
Cool,
Hey, Brad.
That
You
was
had a
great.
shitty week. Let's make it worse.
Hey, Brad.
Only-
He's actually a nice man.
I only mean Austin Marie because she's from LA. Actually,
Yeah,
LA
hey,
is full of
remember
the
when you
fakest
wouldn't come
people.
say hi? That was cool, Brad. That was
Yeah,
cool.
but to be fair, of all the people, right, that helped me out the most, it was you, because when I arrived, I didn't know how to get food, and I couldn't get food, and I just sent
and this big bitch helped you.
I just sent a DM to the only two people that I knew in LA, which was John Salmon and you. And John must have been asleep or something. And I was like dying. I was like starving. I was like, how do you get food? And she just sent me all these like
she's
Uber
like,
Eats and
I'm like,
Here's
Postmates,
Uber Eats, here's
Uber Eats,
E24.
go
Uber Eats,
here.
you want this, sign up to this, sign up to this. And I was like,
Go here
yes.
for burgers. Go here for this. Do this.
Okay.
I lived for 3 weeks off of Uber Eats. Like
There
I
you go.
This is the
legitimately.
important thing then. What was the first thing you got when you went to LA?
I think I got like this weird. It was I like
Anxiety.
ordered. Instant anxiety disorder, dissociative disorder. No, I got like a weird breakfast thing, which I was like, hey, this will be like, you know, I wanted to have a heart attack at the end of it because I was like, I'm in America and it's just gonna be full of just stuff that's bad for me. And it shows up and it was like, these are kale eggs with kale side and kale fries and a kale shake. And I was like, oh my god, what the
But
fuck?
wait, did you get that side of kale though?
Yeah, with the side of kale.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Kale
so
steamed kale.
LA is different to the rest of America that I've been to so far.
I
and
mean,
Yeah,
the
dude.
part of LA that you were in, especially.
was like
Yeah.
super. Everything was healthy.
We serve our
food.
water with kale.
Yeah.
Is there a breakfast poutine? Like, is
Yeah,
there a
dude.
poutine
Yeah.
where instead of like fries, it's like hash
100
browns or something?
100%. Yeah, I've made it. It's
I've
delicious.
had maple poutine, which is amazing. Like they poured maple syrup on top of
Yep.
it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
this
Yeah,
is what this
it's
needed.
funny because like you go to Boston, you're like, oh, what do they have? And it's like, we got poutine. We have poutine with bacon, pulled pork, and more poutine. We've got triple bacon fried poutine with triple bacon fried grease and gravy.
Yep.
And in LA, they're like, you can have a lemon if you want in your water.
Connor, do you know what they're talking about? Because I don't know what the fuck a poutine is.
You don't know what
He was the
poutine
Russian
is?
president.
Right over my head.
Like,
You've never had
like,
poutine?
last I checked, that was the president of Russia. Now you're like chopping him
No,
up
that's
and eating him.
Putin.
Canadian-
Okay, poutine
Canadian
is
bread.
a dish from Canada.
Duh.
Poutine is fries with cheese curds and gravy on top.
What is a cheese curd?
It's like
It's-
a squeaky chunk of cheese.
It's a really shitty chunk of cheese.
I don't
it's
like
good.
gravy, so that
doesn't
already
melt.
is.
You don't like aren't you British?
Yeah, I know it's weird.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Don't
I
you guys have like
flavor
gravy and
sauce.
biscuits or something? Isn't that like a thing?
Oh, no. We don't do
No,
gravy
it's
and
Sunday,
biscuits.
Sunday roast.
Sunday roast.
Sorry.
But I don't like a Sunday roast that much.
What do you eat, Brad? Besides Red Bull
Kale. He drinks kale.
Kale shakes and poutine.
and white bread.
Yeah.
I eat Soylent. I don't even eat food anymore.
Are you full on Soylent right now?
No, dude, I will say if I did that, my digestive system would be immaculate. Holy
Probably.
shit.
I did juicing for 60 days
I would be
and it was
so goddamn regular. I'd be like, 5 p.m.
That's
every day. It'd be
5:03. I'm actually late. Should have another shake.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
I did juicing for 60 days and that is like you can't trust a fart. Like I shit myself on stream because it was it was really bad. Not like steroids
awesome.
juicing.
Personal problem.
Uh,
I don't
no.
know. I'm not sure you can blame juicing for that as much as like just
When-
don't.
when-
get-
It's a liquid diet. It's all it is. It's liquid.
Liquid.
It's funny because when I say
do
juicing,
you
people are
keep
like,
calling
"You
me
did
brother?"
steroids for 60 days?"
It's been too
long.
Oh my god.
Metal Gear.
I will always
Fuck
Metal
it.
Gear with you, Brad. I will
I
always.
love that
Oh,
game.
man.
I feel like we had the same childhood, probably minus the abuse on your side. I don't know. It's TMI.
Jesus
Ben
Christ.
punched me a lot.
Yeah, he had an older brother, right?
Ben,
Oh, you had
my
an
God,
older
so
brother.
Ben-
Wait, are you the
Ben
younger or the
used to
older
play
brother?
This game called "How Close Can I Get to Punching Your Face Without Punching Your Face?"
Boys.
Even
Oh
when
my
I
God.
won that game, I still lost because he punched me in the face. So.
It's like what they do. They do it on The Simpsons when Bart starts swinging his arms and Lisa starts kicking, and they just walk towards each other.
Oh my God.
Just to see who wins. Well, who's ready to play some D&D?
Yeah, all right.
I'm ready, baby.
I maybe, I guess. Is the podcast over already?
Y'all boys gonna die.
Don't forget to subscribe to the D&D podcast on SoundCloud and Audible. It's the first 20 minutes of our session every week.
Right. It
What?
really is.
It was a joke,
'Cause we
Austin.
always
It was a
just
joke.
Chat. We always chat.
I'm
This is
not-
joke,
I
it
have-
should be a thing.
Okay, full disclaimer. I have a fever and I'm really sick and I'm on a lot of day
Oh
cold.
my
so if
god.
I'm
Okay.
Yeah,
Or let
whenever,
everyone
whenever,
die.
whenever I've got a
hold
cold, I
on.
don't have a sense of humor either.
Before we
Oh,
start,
shit.
for those of you guys that didn't catch the announcement, we got sent some things from Wormwood Gaming. Let me go to
I
this.
didn't get sent one and I'm the DM.
I literally asked if you wanted something, and you were like, "No, fuck capitalism." So,
That's what I
it sounds
said.
exactly like
okay,
you.
hold on. I'm gonna go to the full screen of me real quick. Never mind, the full screen of me does not exist. Disregard. All right. So this is a cherry dice tray from Wormwood. We're gonna be giving this away during one of the breaks today, so make sure to stay active, guys, and pay attention. I don't know what break. I'm not gonna tell you, so I can just keep you engaged for the next 4 hours. Don't blink.
attention.
Don't go to the washroom.
Yeah.
Never
Even if
be.
you're on a juice diet,
Even if you're on a juice diet, just don't trust a fart.
it doesn't matter how desperate you've become. You need to win the cherry wood dice tray.
I don't. Okay. So how about D&D? Let's just play some D&D.
How about some D&D?
How about some D&D there, hey bud?
I so badly need to learn a Canadian accent.
You
I
know,
need to
it's pretty.
sit for like a full week in
Dude,
like
you
in
could-
like your house and just go outside and.
I
speak
don't.
to
I don't
people.
talk to Bobby, dude. I don't do a Canadian.
Bobby is more Canadian.
He's more Canadian than I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I should go and watch Trailer Park Boys again.
Oh my
I am
god.
not Canadian.
You just
Okay.
gotta, just go down to Tim Hortons there, bud. Get a double shovel of snow there, hey, and then you're okay, though, huh?
Where do you find people that talk like that? Because you don't.
Newfoundland.
What's the
100% Newfoundland.
difference? And
That's like the far east coast of
Newfoundland?
Canada.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Yeah.
All right.
It's spelled Newfoundland, but it's pronounced Newfoundland. You go to the far east coast of Canada, and they're all like super Canadian.
So like, if I asked someone, "Are you from Newfound?" they'd be like, "Yeah, totes."
If you're like, "Hey, are you a Newfie?" They'd be like, "Oh, fuck yeah, bud, you fucking know there, hey." That's Newfie. Newfies are the rednecks of Canada.
Hey, are you a Newfie?
We're the ones. They're the ones that we make fun of.
You know what I'm
Are
saying?
you a Newfie?
So you have west, east
West.
divide.
Most
America
of
has
the.
north south, and we in England have north south, but it's swapped.
Well, we
North,
have.
west.
So we have.
West
We
and
have.
East and
Here's how it
America
works.
too.
We have BC
Not
to
really.
Ontario, right? BC's kind of excluded, and then we have
I'm
Quebec,
talking about intelligence. Intelligence.
and then the
divide.
eastern coast of Canada.
Hey!
Wow.
Yeah. I'm
Wait, what?
I'm seeding this because Connor's from the north.
Wow.
So is my girlfriend, and she dumb as shit.
Wow.
Hey guys,
She's-
do you guys want to watch a breakup happen live on stream?
It's so funny because everything I say is a lie. She's 1,000 times more intelligent than me. It's unreal. Anyway, moving on. Not Connor though.
That
Connor's
save
dumb.
though.
Not Connor.
Oh my
Connor's dumb as shit.
god.
Oh, sorry.
Connor's
Who's
illiterate.
shitting
He
your
can't even read.
cereal?
He
Yeah.
can't even read. I don't know how he got to be a voice actor.
Oh my god, Connor, drive over and kick his ass.
I'm not.
tempted.
You
That's
see
how it-
Connor
that's-
disappear.
that's how
Finds
it
it so
works.
he just runs in and punches
Connor's just
Brad.
like sitting there biding his time, like, yeah, just
Just
wait
your
till I
face
DM in
that
a month
small.
and take over your
Yeah.
slot.
Wait,
Connor's
wait.
like already in my house. He wasn't actually like still then. He was just
Yeah.
moving so fast that the camera didn't realize that he had left, and he's like
Yeah, he's on his way
That's how
right now.
small London town is, right?
London.
Thunder
Okay,
Town, yeah.
okay. Let's
You're all
play
from
D and
London
D
town?
before they both go off on Austin. London.
I'm not even in London
All right,
anymore.
where do we-
Town?
Where did we leave off last week?
Last week. Let's see. Where did you start last week? You guys refound Newfoundland, the tiefling of your party, Savari. She had been on a very special and important mission with Sir Barak Nylo.
She went to Bangtown.
Who went to Bangtown, and they completed their mission, and Savari got 10 XP for it.
Oh, did I?
Oh yeah,
Good
we
You
haven't
gotta
gotten
do
add
that
that.
bang XP, baby.
Dude, we
Boom!
have gotten like no XP for 5 sessions now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you'll get. I was gonna give you like Mirror Bar XP
Oh, okay.
at the end of it.
New location.
Yeah. I just didn't want to try and because it's like you're doing a lot of multiple things at once in Mirror Bar. So I was like, I'll just calculate it at the end. If you defeat anything today, you'll get that battle XP, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh, Christ.
Boulder.
The only question I have, because
yeah.
I feel like it'd be data that, like, if we knew about the fighting pits and talked, we'd probably know. Is there going to be a break in between? I know they said they have healers that are going to heal us in between each round.
There's no break.
But
No.
there's no break, so okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
It's just a flat out 4 rounds consecutive battle after battle after battle
Cool.
after battle. If you get to round 3 and complete it, you can stop. You can be like, we're done. We'll bank this prize. Let's leave, and you can take the 3rd thing. You don't get all of them, by the way. You don't. If you do all 3, you don't get everything under the list. You pick
Aw, damn it.
one line. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to be more broken than you already are? It's insane.
If I
Nothing
kill a
in the last
dragon,
excited me. So, well,
I mean,
guess
this has
maybe
cost
the-
you 25 gold pieces each to enter. So the fact that you'll probably easily do the first round, you've already got a bargain on 2 healing pots. So,
All right, so round 3, Gamil's out. And
what are
Well,
the,
the thing,
rewards?
the thing
Let me
is,
pull up
so what I wanted to say just before we jump in is that in the same way. So, for example, let me bring up the things again. Where did I put it?
I've got the prizes on the screen right now.
The prize is all right. So, the Giant Slayer, for example, is a whatever you want it to be kind of thing, and it's DM's discretion. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys, to be honest, to get a little bit. It's kind of merry, but it can also be that the wizard is making it for you right there and then. But there is a weapon of any kind, basically. So if you want it to be an axe so that Camille can have it, then he can have it. If you want it to be a sword so that Boulder can have it, then or whatever, then you can do it that way. That's up to you. And I was going to do the same thing, to be honest, with the sword of life stealing. So yeah, don't worry about it. You basically what I'm saying is you can turn it into an axe.
So I'm just gonna get a massive great sword of life stealing.
Well, no, you can turn it into an yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. I don't
Hold on,
care.
aren't you having the rings?
No, I don't actually want the rings.
Oh well.
Is that from the Discord where I was like, I need all 3 rings? I'm going to
That's
make
if
a
you get
bomb.
there. The thing is, you need to make it there. Yeah. I've placed a bet that you'll make it to round 3.
Oh.
Like, I don't even know why we're looking at that stuff.
Oh,
'cause
okay. All right,
You
guys.
you guys are lame.
Can we bet in the
Okay.
you did a poll in the Discord, right? Where is
Yeah,
it?
you want me to link it? Can I link stuff? In your
Yeah,
Discord? Or get
I'll well see, Brown, if you were subbed, you'd be able to link, but
Wow,
Why would I sub to you?
Not a true
that
fan.
call out.
Why would I sub to you?
if you were
When I give
subbed,
you all this free work every week. You should fucking sub to me.
Oh,
there we go.
shit.
Put a
Mom and
poster
Dad
in
are
the
fighting.
chat. There we go. What are the results so
Yeah,
far,
that's
real
all.
quick?
I don't know. let's
Everyone thinks we're going to complete it, actually.
see. Yeah.
63% think we're going to be God mode.
The prizes, like, so we have this in the Discord. There's a Discord where you can go and chat to us. And some people were like, I think they're going to be able to complete it. And then I put the prizes in and was like, this is a good idea of how much, like,
Yeah.
what the odds are and chances are. Because those things, especially in the 4th tier, are really strong. They're really hard to come by. Like 3 rings of resistance, a sword of life stealing,
Yeah.
and dwarven plate in one for 100 gold pieces is a lot of stuff.
I get the Dwarven plate, right?
Oh, Savari. It probably wouldn't fit.
I'll
You could
make
put it on.
fit.
It wouldn't do anything.
Just a helmet
A
is like
crop
half of her
top?
body.
And some booty
A
shorts.
crop. Oh god.
And this whole battle arena is like is so just jammed in to this just for the lulz as well. So I'm like really going to be really flexible with it anyway. So you guys, I don't know. I mean, we'll get there. We're going to start with it and we'll just deal with it when the time comes. So the main thing that happened last week is that Boulder had a little mission where he had to get a fingernail for a wizard known as Rosalda. And she would give him or fix the orb that he got from the sorcerer. He goes with you guys and you meet the Order of Delvers, which is a bunch of kind of archaeology explorer based dwarves. You sort of befriended them, you spent the day with them drinking, and you managed to get a fingernail. Boulder took it back. She said thanks very much, and then you were like, let's go to the battle arena. And that is ultimately, realistically, all that happened last week.
We drank.
I would like to mention, I
go.
also grew horns.
Yeah, actually, Boulder got
One
kind
for
of
the blue.
amped even further as he begins on his.
Oh yeah, let me
quest
pull
to
up that
become
fan art. Did you see
the
that fan art?
most-
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I did.
fan
It's
art?
fucking
It was
beautiful.
great.
Boulder has to turn into a supervillain by the end of this because you're just too powerful. Not
Dude,
to
can I be the final boss?
You're the final battle arena. You're the round 5. Is that you just turn around again?
Yeah, somebody did fan art of
You're
Boulder.
really funny if they're like Boulder.
and Somebody did. Was it the
Kill
same?
your
Yeah, it was
teammate,
Adrian.
Give you more.
Damn.
Adrian in our Discord did Gamil and Mickey, and then did Boulder after a fight today. Super badass.
It is cool.
Yeah, Boulder hit puberty and got some horns. That's basically what happened last week.
Yeah. Boulder's
And
so-
I got something else that I linked in the
He did actually
Discord.
he gets
but
something
no one
else,
else
yeah.
knows what
Did
it
you?
is.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, you don't look for it.
Oh,
Be surprised.
I will.
He has been further empowered. And
So
has
we-
become something else.
We did go to the arena, right?
So basically, then at the end of it, you went down to the Thieves Guild, which is where the battle arena is, and yeah, you went into this Thieves Guild, which was slightly separated, but it's what kind of houses and contains the battle arena. And there were all sorts of kind of thief types there. Surprise, surprise! Kind of shifty characters. Lots of banners with these upside down white dragons on, and a gentleman known as Tar, who looks a lot like Gar from Bryn Shander, who was running a fight club behind a church that like Boulder never went to because you got sucked into the Abyssal Plane of Ash. Yeah, he sort of you signed up for this thing, and then they took you down into the battle arena itself, which was a very large kind of part of this sewer system where there was like it's like a swimming pool-esque looking subterranean thing where everyone is looking down into the battle arena itself, which is kind of like an empty tank, which was probably part of the sewer system as an aqueduct or something, like an overflow at one point, but has now been stolen by this group and renovated into a pit, like a huge fighting pit. And yeah, like basically right at the very end there, the dwarves and the humans that are part of the Thieves Guild are all standing around looking at you as you entered this thing, and a gate at the far side began to open, and pretty much that's where we're gonna pick it up from today.
Pick it up.
Welcome.
Pick it up.
Pick it
Oh
up.
my God.
Yeah.
We're a ska
So,
band now.
the very
Pick it up,
first
pack it in.
thing, let me begin.
God,
Damn
man.
it.
Oh, the 90s was such a good time.
It actually was.
It was. So, above you, there is a crowd. I wouldn't say it was an enormous crowd of people, but the echoes of the tunnels make the sort of rowdy crowd sound like a full coliseum. Ahead of you, a gate is drawn open. There are sounds of something being released into the arena. And we're gonna begin with initiative.
Oh shit.
Jay and I both had a little turn up to that. That was great.
I didn't realize you were dancing too until I looked over. Is this initiative?
I started dancing, looked over, saw you dancing. I was like, oh, thank God.
I'm not the only one. Initiative. Initiative. That's the word. Yeah.
Initiative. Wow.
Yeah.
Coming in strong.
Wow.
Coming in hot, guys. I am the reinforcement.
Well, God damn, we're really not. Okay.
Wow.
Today's rolls are cursed.
What did you
Cancel
say
today's
ran out of the
stream.
gate, Brad? Last week you said it was ghouls,
He
or
didn't.
I haven't said yet.
oh, okay. I thought you said they were ghouls.
Nope.
You hoping for ghouls?
Oh no! It was the hint of undead versus undead by.
Yes.
Okay.
Above you, Tar is shouting wildly. Again, above you, there is this crystal which is sort of floating in the air. There's another couple of members standing next to Gar. One of them is a robed figure, a very old-looking human gentleman who seems to be casting some sort of magic. His hands have little strange, like translucent runes that he's carving in the air, and it appears that he's controlling this crystal that's floating and spinning above you. It begins to like shine a very dim light. And to the other side of him, there is a dwarven, kind of looks like a cleric type, who's drinking very heavily, very rosy cheeked, and he is your healer. Other than that, you have Tar, this human who's just shouting at people, place your bets, taking money. There are a handful of people that seem to work for Tar, taking money off of him. And as the gates begin to open, he says, "Right, round one." As the gates open, you guys see two figures, two silhouettes floating oddly out of the tunnel. Very alien and bizarre for your eyes to adjust to immediately. Takes you a moment, maybe you do a sort of double take to look at it, and he says, "Caught these two things deep in the mine." And there's an ooh and an ah from the audience, and he says, "I think they're called Grell." And these two things known as Grells float out at you, and then they look fucking weird. Basically, these two things float out of the gateway. They kind of look like a floating brain with a beak snapping at you on the front, and these weird tentacles off of the air. This is something that you would find like deep in the Underdark. This is not something that you necessarily find just like on the street with like direwolves. This is a thing that belongs in the deep, dark, creepy, nightmarish Underdark, somewhere very, very, very deep, far underground, with the drow these grells if you've heard stories of them. Who hasn't got an initiative here?
Boulder.
Someone didn't. Chronos didn't click his character token, so he's 9.
This should be synced.
he's
to your
on there.
thing.
Yeah, it's you, Boulder.
Oh, I rolled a 9. I don't know why.
No, yeah, I know what you're saying. I thought I synced you to New Boulder, but whatever.
New
Gideon
Boulder.
is on a 0. Okay.
Hey, but so are the Grell, so it's okay, right?
No,
They
they're
haven't
not
rolled
yet.
yet.
Right.
They're
They
on
don't need an
14 then.
initiative.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, so essentially everyone starts to shout and whoop and holler. I guess it's the Grell's turn first. As this thing floats out, it's kind of snapping wildly. There's lots of noise echoing up, and it seems to try and figure out what's going on around it. And then its head snaps forward, and it seems to sense you guys ahead of it, and begins to float across this hole. There's a pit in the center of this area, as both of these Grell will float towards each of you guys. And that will be the end of their turns.
Wow, they got a lot of movement space there, don't they?
They've used their action to dash. They just start floating across towards you guys, snapping at you. What do you want to do, Boulder? You are first. Behind you, up, way up above you, the voice of Tar shouts out, "That, my friends, is Boulder, the Pitfire extraordinaire brought back to life. Let's see how he does against the terrible creature of the Underdark." As Boulder, what do you want to do?
I guess let me measure stuff. Cool. I will go to the left of the first Grell, and why not? I haven't swung my sword in forever. Let's do it. Once a hit.
2 hits actually.
Oh.
Okay. Bam.
All right, we're good, boys.
You good?
Even Savari can hit this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Savari, the
Well,
Slayer.
you say that when your first roll was a nat 1.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
like-
okay. I got this. We're getting him out of the way early on the things that don't matter.
All right. So, yeah, you swing at this thing. Like, these tentacles, like, launch up in front of you, and it kind of lets out a terrible squawking screech. You slice off one tentacle and then stab again, and cut sort of along the side of this thing's flank. It, like, a deep purple, blackish ichor falls and splats to the ground and runs from the side of this brain-like body head thing floating in front of you. It is not dead, however. You want to do anything else on your turn?
No. Gotta save it for the later things.
Gamil, it is your turn.
All right. How far away is this guy? 20 feet.
I'm actually happy they went first because they walked right up to us.
Yeah.
Move up to him, and I have 2 attacks, right?
You have multi attack.
It's been that long since
It's been that long for me. My brain is just broken. It's just like, oh god.
Yeah, we haven't done combat in a while.
Like a few weeks.
Which one are you attacking? Let me see. This guy, yeah, 2 hits.
Yeah, boy.
It'd be hilarious if they both one-shot them. Like,
It would have been good.
walked up.
I wasn't putting it past that happening.
yeah, you guys won't get past round 4.
Dude. Yeah, you come in again. This thing kind of just like flying towards you. A lot of its tentacles come up. You slice through 2 of the tentacles and slice across this thing's front. It tries to avoid you and does so somewhat, although 2 tentacles fly off. Some of this weird ichor-like blood splats around, and then you bring the thing across again, slicing off another tentacle and burying part of your axe in this thing's side, flank, head. I don't know what it is. Grells are weird. Cuts it open. It lets out another terrible screech, but you didn't kill it, unfortunately. Anything else from you, my dear sweet child?
What?
You want to do anything else? And then I called you a child because you're very young.
I'm like 3 years younger than Jay. Come on.
Are you really? How old is Jay? I thought Jay was way older.
I'm
than
23. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brad. I know you're 47. My bad.
Wait, What?
basically.
Jay, are you fucking with me?
No, dude. I'm 23.
You're 23?
Yeah, I'm 23.
Chat,
Jay's a babble.
I am
are
little
you fucking
baby.
serious?
Hello to me, little baby. I am small man, born yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, it makes a lot of sense with a lot of things.
Did you say you're not doing anything else, Camille?
No, unless I can use the flamethrower on a bonus action.
Yeah, I think you can. That was
Yeah,
the
that
rule,
was
right?
the rule we established.
Yep. All right. Flamethrower.
I hope that's enough.
I hope it makes a save.
It does make it safe, unfortunately. You rolled a 17. So, yeah, you sort of launched this flamethrower. Remember to expend one of its uses or whatever. Yeah, this thing is like all messed up from being cut up. But yeah, it floats upwards. Not something you're probably used to dealing with, flying things as much as just like dudes on the ground that don't
Except
jump
that
out of the way.
one
and stuff.
giant.
It floats upwards, and you unfortunately miss with this little tiny lighter like spout flame. Gideon, no, Savari,
What up?
your turn.
Savari, seeing these guys, just like, they're kind of creepy.
They're very creepy, yeah.
So she's gonna look at the one in front of Gamil and do a little bit of vicious mockery.
Stealing the kill.
You ugly.
Oh.
As per
You
usual.
ugly.
You ugly.
Let's see here.
Savari has a bit of a fever that's just recently taken over her.
I feel
so
like
she's
the
a little bit
giant
out of it.
brain is going to make every wisdom save.
I know, that's what I'm
Just-
like, I don't know, but I don't want to run up and try to attack it.
Unbelievably, it rolls a 1. And
Wow.
I was just trying to, first of all, I was trying to work out if it can hear, but I don't think that matters with this spell, so you're all right. Yeah, you call it ugly, and it kind of, you say you're aiming at the one in front of Gamil?
Yeah.
Yeah, it stops for a moment, avoiding this flame, looks over towards your area, and all of its tentacles droop down for a second, and it sort of levitates a little lower, and then all of its tentacles tense up as it takes 10 psychic damage. Anything else?
Tent up.
Tent.
No,
The
I think that's all right
tentacles
right now.
tent
Pretty
up.
good.
Gideon.
Good.
It's
Please
10
don't.
tackles, man.
Please don't remove my HP for the puns. How many can I even make it in this general? Is this like? Wow, just barely. Okay, Brad, which one of these look weaker?
The one on the right.
The one on the right's been hurt more, yeah.
Can I do a multi
He's got more
attack?
tentacles cut off.
Can I do a multi attack ranged throw? Like, can
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
one,
Yeah.
two? Yeah. All right. We're gonna go Dex on the anchor real quick, Reno. That is the wrong character, Jay. All right, let's go. Double ranged anchor throw. Ha! I love everything about life.
So the anchor just boom,
Left and
down
then
next
right.
to you, Gamil, or whichever one you're aiming at. and
Yeah,
it's-
the 20 is
it's-
the right one.
Is scraped backwards and then launches down. Give me the damage. Yeah, it maybe doesn't come down like exactly at the angle you want it to, like comes down a little sideways, and the grell moves a little ways out of the way as you spank this thing on the side of its head, spinning it a little ways. You deal 8 damage to it.
Yeah.
And anything else?
I'm going to move over here and end my turn. Yeah, end my turn. Yeah.
Well, all right. Okay, so
Shit.
Gamil, suddenly after this thing takes a bunch of beatings, it has a couple of its tentacles cut off by you. It seems to have been hurt somehow by Savari's nasty words.
It's the truth. The truth
Nasty
hurts.
woman.
It launches all of these tentacles at you. Let's see here. So, wow, that's probably all misses. Let's see, what is this? 12s, 2 12s. parrying some of them and avoiding others as they launch over your head. This thing's a little dizzy looking. As you turn around,
Turn around.
Makes it, breaks it. As you avoid a lot of these tentacles, this horrible little beak on the front of it suddenly nips at you and grabs at your arm and then begins to peel a little bit of flesh off of you. Sorry, I haven't used dice in a while because I've been rolling using roll 20.
We still
it-
lost our toes.
Its little beak like nips at your wrist and then just pulls a piece of flesh off and strips it from you and then sucks it in like a piece of spaghetti, dealing 5 piercing damage.
Gross.
Did we still lose our toes from that battle with the witch at the?
If you've lost toes and you haven't used any sort of regeneration, then you don't have those toes still. Yeah.
Got it. I was wondering. It just came back.
I can't remember who lost toes in that.
You lost toes?
I know
Yeah,
a lot of
we
people
lost
lost
toes at
toes.
one point.
When do we lose toes?
There was that ridiculously long fight with the berserkers outside of the Eye of the
Remember
Allfather
that
temple.
guy who couldn't hit you and you couldn't hit him? Like, it was like the dumbest fight ever. And you were
Yeah.
blind at the time.
No, I lost toes. That was me.
No, I think.
I think a
everyone
lot of
apart
people
from
lost
Safari-
toes.
Everyone apart from Safari.
I didn't lose any toes. I fucking kept my toes.
No, I thought
motherfucker.
Doesn't
he
matter if I
cut
lost or
his
not.
toe off like 5
I got-
times.
Listen, someone in chat will find out.
Yeah,
for us one day.
chat, help us out. Thank you.
They'll find out one day.
Because that's where BradWOTO came from.
Oh yeah,
That is quite correct. Yes.
that's how he got his
Sure.
namesake.
My best work.
The Grell, spinning a bunch of horrible little tentacles out. I guess a set of tentacles will launch towards you, Boulder. 1 is a miss. I guess 16 is also a miss on
Yep.
you. So yeah, more tentacles launching out at you. You're kind of like parrying them with the sword, maybe trying to cut a couple of them off, punching one out of the way. And then a beak attempts to snap and bite at you, another 16. As you, this beak comes at you, you just like bring up maybe like a leather gauntleted fist and it, nothing. Like being stabbed in with a pencil.
Beaked.
Worse.
You got
Shit, that shit
beaks,
hurts.
dog.
That is true. That shit hurts. Boulder, it's now your turn.
And then afterwards, kind of shoving off the beak with my hand, I just two-hand real quick. Go for the 1-2.
The old
The old
1-2. Yeah, both hits.
All right. 24 damage.
24 damage. Amazingly, is not enough. You chop
Jesus.
off another couple of these tentacles. It's got quite a lot of them. And yeah, more of this weird Icarus shit falls down. And then you slice another chunk of this brain-like head off the side. It lets out a horrible squawky screech and lowers a little in its levitation and then begins to hover back upwards in front of you. Kind of like a horrible jellyfish in front of you, but more meaty and brain-like.
Oh.
Yeah,
like-
they're pretty.
It's like a
Oh.
horrible fan character from Mass Effect.
And then
you wanna do
I'll
anything else?
use my movement to also like sidestep it a little bit to kind
This
of
one has
box
a
him in.
beak.
Cool. Give me all.
Right. Same thing again, I guess. Double attack with the axe.
Get him, buddy.
2 hits.
Get it, buddy.
That was like the most enthused I've ever heard Gamil. Oh, just
I mean, Camille's just.
there's no
focused.
head to
He wants the
decapitate.
reward. I mean, technically, no. And then the gnomish flamethrower.
You don't need to. The if you want to save
Oh.
that charge, you bring the axe in like a horizontal slice along the front of this thing, and as all of its tentacles are on like a downswing, you just chop them all off, and then as this thing lets out a terrible screech, you just whoosh, slice it in half. Another horizontal backswing. This thing just explodes into ichor and gross bits of flesh. The whatever was holding it aloft. It drops in just bits of meat and tentacle and purplish black ichor like thick oily blood on the ground as you just wreck this thing.
I turn to Gideon. I'm like, Gideon, does that count as a decapitation? I cut off his tentacles and
Yeah, 1. We'll give it 1.
1.
1.
There's a huge roar from the crowd above. A lot of the dwarves seem exceptionally excited as they see blood, like a death of some sort for the first time, as one of their own takes the first kill.
Entertained?
No, you're not entertained. Savari.
Savari's gonna point to the grell in front of her. Say, "You ugly too," but in infernal, so it sounds cooler for the crowd.
Uh-huh.
Save the
Let's
brains.
See. Wonder what's gonna happen on a 20.
Oh, fuck.
As you
fuck.
speak in infernal at this grell, it turns to you very slowly, and its horrible little beak opens, and in grell it says something, but psychically, because you have this brief and quick psychic link with it, you hear it say, "Nah, bitch, you ugly."
Let me guess, I take 8 points damage.
No, you don't. It doesn't reflect the spell
Oh,
on you.
okay, good.
It's just
Yes.
it's-
It's
It's
not
not like
those cats.
It's not like the wolves.
Those fucking cats.
those horrible cats.
Prank
Just
cats.
horrendous. Yeah. But yeah, everyone
That
else
was
just
really
sees this
funny.
grell turn and sees Savari and go, but Savari just understands it completely for like a brief second, and then this small psychic connection is lost as this thing sort of counter roasts.
Just imagine like this begins an existential crisis for her. Like, am I?
Yeah.
No.
If the ugliest thing in the entire universe calls you ugly, how do you come back from that, Gideon?
It must die.
I'm gonna squash it with the chain again, the anchor on the chain.
Give me them attacks, please. 1 hit actually, the 16.
5.
It's not enough, but you do spank it again as it sort of turns to Savari, and then suddenly it says something, and then bung! It just sort of knocked a little ways off as you heard it.
I wanna divine smite it and just have it fucking blow up, but we have to save everything. So
It looks fucked up at this point. It's just kind of floating around. There's another cheer from the crowd, but it doesn't fall completely. Anything else?
no, that's fine.
Keep spanking it though, dog.
Yeah.
Yes, daddy.
Daddy me daddy.
Yes, daddy. Spank my beak, daddy.
Grell makes a wild attack towards Savari, giving Boulder an opportunity.
Ah! How dare.
And I have my two-hander out too, so boop.
Yep. That's a hit. 16.
That's dead.
I think it's dead.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It
It's
it gets spanked and then just like darts out of the way, giving Boulder an opportunity to just like drive the singing snake into this thing's back. It just like, Savari, you just see half of this sword just spurt out of this thing's beak, and then it falls limply
that's
to the
awesome.
ground as Boulder wipes off the ichor. Does one of those, and all the blood kind of falls to the ground. There's another roar from the crowd above as you destroy one of these grills, and you hear Tar shout out again, "Way! So we got a dwarf and a veteran pitfire, and they certainly proved themselves." And then he says, he sort of looks to the old man, which is stood next to him, who was kind of like whispering and making all these strange hand movements, and says, "Zaskros, do the honors as we move into round 2." And then he begins to cast another spell. The stone above you flashes a few times, and then it sort of explodes in light and then disperses some magical effect on you. Who got the last kill? Boulder, roll me a d10, please.
Oh, it's my fault.
Oh no. Is it gonna?
6. What are you saying?
You're gonna take it? You take? No. Just let me.
Boulder explodes.
Boulder explodes. This light sort of falls on you, and you feel a little. You start to feel very, sick, as you are poisoned. Each of you is now suffering the poisoned condition.
God damn it.
What that means mechanically for you is that you have disadvantage on attack and ability checks, which is bad in a battle arena. So all disadvantages unless you get advantage for some reason, in which case
I
it
have
becomes a normal.
a dwarven resilience against poison.
You don't have dwarven resilience against forced magical poison, unfortunately. Does nothing.
Shit.
You just are poisoned.
Does it cause damage every turn as well, or is that different?
Nope, you just have disadvantage on ability and.
Okay, so this isn't Pokemon.
And there's no type of saving throws either.
There's no saving throw for this because it's just you are the crystal bestows effect. That's what it does.
Sure.
There's nothing that can be done about it. It's not an actual poison. You're not like poisoned. No one's coming
Is
for
this
you
kind of
and
like a free rounds right now?
Kind of.
Like while they can I go to each of them and dispel the poison with my lay on hands?
Oh no.
I can hold on.
Well, here's how I see it. If the crystal's constantly doing it, you dispel it, we get it back immediately.
Well, I thought it was just a one-time effect, or is it a constant thing? Because this is for my lay on hands.
Yeah, no, you can try it. It doesn't work, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
The what did I write? The rule: any effects are permanent for this event only and carry over from one encounter to the next.
Okay, that's fine.
Fuck.
Oh fuck. Okay, no more.
So we
Because-
start off with the
because-
real shitty one.
Because the crystal is continually, perpetually poisoning you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So it might dispel it for like a half a second, and then it's just like, oh, I feel gross again. You feel sick and weird and weary. Like you've basically each been given like flu for the amount of time you're in here. At the same time, you hear chains being dropped from inside where the gates have opened ahead of you, and the human who's running this battle arena, Tar, just shouts, "And now it's time for the undead versus the undead. Now we found something else deep down in the Underdark. Not just something else. Not one, not two, not three,
No,
but
fuck.
4 ghoulish ghasts."
God damn.
And these zombie-like, horrible, very pale, grey-skinned. At first, you'd mistake them for maybe just large human men, but they're more zombie-like than that. These huge, long tongues lolling at the front of them, and they each kind of just burst out from within the gated area. So annoying to add turns for these guys because they're at the top of the screen. You're gonna keep those same initiatives for reasons unbeknownst. Actually, you know what? No, you can re-roll your initiative because I've just realized I changed my rules before.
We can re-roll.
Yeah, you can do a new initiative. This
Can I keep my previous one, please?
This is technically a new encounter. No,
Okay.
you have to
That's
re-roll.
not bad. All right.
And then you should be able to alter your own.
Oh, I'm on my thing.
It automatically alters it.
If you have your token selected, it'll automatically change.
Yo, what?
Oh shit!
nice.
That's
Christ.
21 though.
Nice. If it doesn't change, you
The one
can
who can't
always,
do anything.
You can always change your initiative.
Just a quick
Man.
reminder to you three. You guys have +2 to all saving throws if you're within 10 feet of me. So
remember.
don't forget that, and don't let me forget that.
Okay.
Man, these actually rolled really well as well. So
Oh fuck. Okay.
yeah.
Ooh boy.
So they come like bursting out of this thing like real fast. And then the first one, what is your movement? Young man. I guess he's
Young
going.
man.
Young man. You can make it to there.
You're a
As he
gas.
comes
You're a
around.
gas. I said.
Young man.
Your
Yeah,
tongue's hanging out.
he's gonna run. They're not very
Brett.
clever.
He tried.
And then it's Savari's turn. So 2 of them seem to be a lot quicker. They hone in on you straight away and just run at you guys. 2 of them kind of stumble a little, take a couple of beats to look up at the people shouting and cheering down oohing and ahhing at these horrible zombie-like undead type creatures. Savaria, it's your turn.
I'm gonna kind of stay where I am, but I'm going to do Vicious Mockery on the gas that's in front of Gideon. Let's see, is it not going? Hello? Did it just, what?
Hello?
Oh, wait,
Oh, is
there
that
it
it?
is.
Okay.
So we're saving throw. That's almost definitely a fail. Yeah.
Crap.
That's
oh,
a fail.
them, it's a fail? Okay.
What do you
So-
say?
No. She doesn't like that at all. She says, no. She feels sick. She's like,
And yeah, like as you do so, it kind of like shaking its head. It seems to be affecting it as it continues to sort of stumble forward and then readjusts its balance and carries on, seemingly rushing at Gideon as the first target it picked up. Yeah, you hit it for the full 6. Anything else?
I'm gonna chuck a bardic inspiration to Gideon.
Cool. Yeah, so
Go,
use one of
go,
your
Gideon.
bardic inspirations.
Yeah, buddy. Go get him. Go get him.
I thought she was gonna do the final. Yeah.
Yeah, the fanfare.
Not
I
yet.
wish I still don't know how to play anything.
Very topical for this arena.
Although, at Tar is shouting down, "You've won 2 copper and 2 potions of greater healing if you want to give up, you fraidy cats." So you can bank and leave
I give him a finger.
Bitch.
and take 7. Smacks aside, clashes his mug of ale with the dwarven cleric next to him. All right, so Gideon, you have a bardic inspiration for 10 minutes, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna run up to this bitch on the side, right about there.
Are you wait, hold up. Are you about to fucking play some For Honor right now? Are you playing some For Honor right now? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you know what's up.
All
That
right, okay.
call out.
I'm gonna hit him twice. Okay.
1 hit.
Okay. Cool. On that one hit, I'm going to. Sorry, my phone was going off. I'm gonna use Thunderous Smite. It needs to make a Strength saving throw.
All right.
Or it takes 2d6 damage. So there's 11, and then slash roll. Hello, computer, keyboard. There we go. Slash 2d6. So that's 17 damage so far. Must make a Strength saving throw. I don't know. Is that just against my my spell save DC is 13?
It's failed. It's rolled a 6 for its strength, so whatever it is.
That bitch is off the
gonna
edge.
fail.
Did you knock him back?
Oh,
Or
did
got
you punch him off
environmental
the
kill?
edge?
It gets pushed back 10 feet. So from where it's at 10 feet, right there.
Yeah. So
Environmental
basically,
kill Lucio.
you run up and you just boom, and then I guess there's a thunderous,
Yeah, it's
like lightning bolt type
yeah.
force
Thunderous
push.
Smite.
A thunderous
Oh my God.
smite as you just bang and you just baseball bat this thing. It like looks at you. It's about to like rake at you with its claws, but you just get in quick and early and you just spank this thing off an edge. Everyone just sees this thing like kick, like,
See ya.
like walk in air before it disappears.
Confirmed
and drops.
Shigoki main.
There's not even a thud because this is a pretty fucking deep hole.
Oh, shit.
But
That
you
was
don't
what I was gonna
necessarily-
ask. Is like, was there a thud or anything?
You don't necessarily hear a thud.
Okay.
From this thing, and there's a fucking roar from the crowd. Ah! And he's pushed one off the bottomless pit. Everyone is super excited. As you kill this ghast, and then it is this ghast's turn. Unless you're doing something else.
How much of my? You were right there. I moved. I'm gonna move. That should be 20. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna move right there. And that's
Right then,
that.
mate. Yeah, this other ghast runs in, and then it's Boulder's turn as another one runs around the outside.
All right.
Can Boulder just like pinky push one in?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Probably.
Can I approach the side, and what do I need to do to push?
You do contested athletics checks, I think. Almost definitely. Shove. Use an attack action to shove a creature to knock it prone 5 feet from you. Make a strength check contested by the target strength check. I don't think it can even beat this if it. it rolled really well. But like, even though everyone sees this thing, and like, you're probably aware that this thing might have like withstood this from anyone else, Boulder just boom, and it falls on the edge
I saw
into
Boulder
this.
just-
Oh, did you? I had to get watered. Did you for honor him?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, baby.
I guard broke him. He died.
Boulder,
damn
give me a
it.
perception check.
I
Perfect.
just want to play for honor to get these sweet strats.
Yeah, right.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
Someone
Paired.
played
That's
yet.
saving throw. Sorry. Bob.
Yeah. So as this thing is falling, you do hear a thud. You hear a dung dung, and yeah, that's it. That's all you have. And then a gust here. What I'm talking about sometimes. This one's gonna run over here, I guess. Run over at you, and then Camille, it's your turn.
Is that thing gonna fucking climb back up, Brad?
No.
You fuck boy. It's gonna climb back up, isn't it?
Did you just call me a fuckboy?
How far is he away? 50 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a javelin at both Ghast 1 and 2.
All right. You have disadvantage. You all have disadvantage on everything. I've
We
just
do.
realized.
We do.
Oh well.
God damn you people. I think they'll still.
I
don't
thought,
think
yeah,
they-
they all. I thought the same, but they all still. I thought it was
I think-
disadvantage on attacks. Is it ability checks too?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
fine. I think
Okay.
you're still. I think it's still good for everything.
Yeah, I checked my attacks. The 12 was the one that hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're still good.
Yeah.
And Boulder's athletics 13. Technically didn't, but whatever.
It's
Gamil.
okay. He's climbing back up, isn't he? So
Yeah.
like,
He's
I
climbing
drew
back
from
up.
an expanded well of strength to overcome the poison for one action. That's what happened.
Gamil, a 13 and an 18. So, I get no, they both hit. Yeah, one each. Did you say?
Yep.
you know
So
what's
yours
also
8,
a really
12?
good game to cross over with is Overwatch, and Roadhog is a really good character.
The javelins fly just as he throws two javelins over. One of them gores one of these ghasts and spins it around. Doesn't seem to give a shit. Another one hits the other one. It teeters on the edge of this pit. But again, it's just running now with like a javelin stabbed through it. The other one, the javelin just passed straight through. I think that'll be the end of it for Gamil's turn, presumably, unless you're moving.
Yeah. Let me move. Hold on. 25 feet.
Remember,
There we go.
excuse me.
All right. So, this ghast over here, you're gonna run at you, Boulder. As it
What was that?
fuck it. This
That's the
thing
sound
just-
it makes.
I mean, that's what they're doing. They're just horrible, like
Just
weird-
over and over.
They're like super creepy, mega stinky. Like these things are so, they smell so bad that if you didn't already have poison on you, they would be like bestowing poison on you.
Oh God.
It's like
Oh.
under a pretty low DC con saving throw. If you're near it, you have to do it, but you're already poisoned, so it's not a big deal. And I guess he's going to attempt to bite and scratch at you, young man Boulder. Wow,
Young man.
that is a 23. What is your
Damn.
AC, Boulder?
Not
I feel
23.
like it's not 23. But
It's
but I don't-
24.
I
The,
couldn't do the other thing either because it would still hit.
Okay.
That'd be a waste.
Then you just this thing comes running at you and just like brings these horrible, huge claws down, scraping across your reptilian body. Let's see.
My
here.
baddie.
So, give me a con saving throw, please. Disadvantage. 13. Okay, so you make your save. You take 9 slash damage.
Ooh.
Too bad.
And yeah, like as this thing scratches across the front of you, you feel this weird like nasty disease-filled poisonous claw right through your body, and you're like, that doesn't look too good, but you already feel sick. But yeah, you make the other save, and then I guess it is Savari.
I don't
Alright.
think I want to know what I saved against.
Gideon, make sure that you remember you have your
Oh yeah. I was
bardic
just.
inspiration.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move on closer, and gonna try vicious mockery on the ghast in front of Boulder.
Cool. It is going to fail as it doesn't like what you're doing. Whatever you shout,
Y'all ugly too.
y'all ugly, and it
Y'all ugly.
really
And,
upset by that.
Everyone is ugly today, apparently.
Yeah, everyone's hurting our beautiful group.
It doesn't like that. One of its eyeballs explodes.
Why am I always exploding eyeballs? with
all-
people?
just
Because
all
this
over
is
me.
like psychic damage, dude. I was brought up reading Stephen King. It's the only way I can
Well, just-
describe anything.
Does vicious mockery impose disadvantage on them for attacks, or do I have an advantage on attack against them, or is
I
that?
think it does something like that, but
let's
you tell
see.
me. Thingy majiggy.
Blah blah. And have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay, so it's for them attacking me. Cool.
Yeah.
Got it.
They have
Okay.
disadvantage.
Everyone's got
I would have
disadvantage.
advantage on anything.
And then with
Just
my,
everybody.
everyone's disadvantage. And then I want
sucks
to do
today.
healing word, level 1 on old Boulder.
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 Feel better,
That's good,
Boulder.
man.
And you feel better, Boulder, by 8 points of better
Feel
feeling.
Not
almost
bad.
perfect, man.
Not bad.
Feel pretty okay.
Okay. I'm
Get
gonna
in.
walk to the ledge. Can I get a free perception check to look down and see if they're climbing back up?
You don't need to. There is definitely one climbing back up.
Fucking
It's,
called it.
This one over here has its claws are like really long and really like Wolverine level thick and strong, and it's just bing, bing, bing climbing up the side, like raking its fingers into this like weird serrated metal that they've
How
got.
far down is it?
It's like it would be like 10 feet down.
Okay.
I'm so
From the
upset
edge.
right now.
I'm hitting this bitch with the anchor.
Yes. Give
Uh,
me hold on. 2 attack rolls with disadvantage.
I was like, Brad going, yes.
yes, of course.
Yes. Hit that bitch.
I'm also gonna
Fucking
vow.
this up badly would really.
I'm gonna
fuck
vow
this
of
up
enmity
badly.
it really quick as well.
Yep.
So there's no disadvantage.
Okay, so it's
Um,
one hit. The second one.
And
One hit.
yeah,
Da,
yeah,
da, da,
okay.
da, da, da. Oh.
3 slashing damage.
Man,
That's
Give
what
me,
happens when I roll with Dex.
Give me like a strength. Give
You.
me like an athletics check.
Oh fuck.
oh, knock him off! Knock him off!
All right.
Please.
It's good.
Okay.
But it's not good enough.
Oh,
The
fuck.
does vow of enmity work? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 14 either way, isn't it?
Yeah.
The anchor like launches down. This thing's
Could
like
you use
ding,
bardic
ding, ding,
inspiration?
and
Bardic inspiration.
do like the
Fuck.
anchor hits
saving
this
that.
thing's like shoulder, and it like buckles one of its shoulders, and its other arm hangs on as this one like lets go, and it swings like pendulums one way, pendulums the other. You feel like this arm should break, but it doesn't because it's gross, and it like kind of bends awkwardly as it swings back to the other side. It punctures the wall again, looks over and hisses over at Gideon, and carries on climbing up. Anything else, Gideon?
Yeah, I'm just gonna Savari deal with the climber, please. And I'm going to move over here. Use my last movement to move away from the pit.
Cool. Let's see here. Yeah, this
I don't want to fall.
this ghast which is climbing up follows Gideon disappearing, and then leaps to the other side, and then appears over the ledge here and spies
Oh,
Savari.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
shit!
I
I told you.
Immediately
Cool.
sniffs the air. Smells like Savari's probably nice perfume and runs at Savari. And
Hello. Nice to
gonna,
meet you.
gonna give you a little claw to the face.
Gas gonna give it to you.
Gas gonna give it to you. Knock knock. Who's here?
What is your AC?
14.
14 makes it, breaks it, boy. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. Great.
Oh, disadvantage.
Good with that
Shit.
disadvantage. Just killing it.
Yeah, you epically fail. This thing like slices down the front of Savari. She makes an attempt to move out of the way, but it's not good enough as this thing kind of like breaks a claw down from like one shoulder down to the front of your chest. And then you, as you begin to sort of turn to flee or react and counterattack in some way, you feel your body tensing up. And then you find you cannot move as you become paralyzed. At the end of your turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw to try and end the effect, but you are paralyzed right now. Paralyzed is pretty much one of the worst ones. You're incapacitated, you can't move or speak. You fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and they're critical hits if it's within 5 feet of you, if it's a melee attack. So that sucks. Savari, like if anyone's seen, just goes and just stops moving. She just looks like a statue. It's like she's become petrified. She's also got this horrible wound which is bleeding, which deals
Yeah, how much?
11
Cool.
slash
Oh
damage.
shit.
Boulder, your turn.
Gas gonna give it to me.
No. I guess first things first, I will try to kill the guy in front of me.
2 hits. Wait, actually,
Okay.
yeah, no, 2 hits. Yep.
That up?
Oh, I think that's enough. Yeah, easy. How do you want to kill it?
All right. I guess after getting clawed, I want to remove the hand that clawed me, and then the second one just kind of cleave him into the pit.
Yeah,
Throw him
fuck
in
it.
there.
Yeah, you just like one like spinning sword hit, remove the hand as it launches off into the air, and then you send a second one in. It doesn't like completely slice him in half, but it does enough to push him, and he falls off the edge. No, fuck it. Actually, he falls off the edge in 2 pieces, like Darth Maul. So that'd be cool.
That means he's still alive.
Yeah.
That means he's still alive. Spoilers.
And then I'll
he's
take
dead.
my movement. I'll move next to Savari.
Oh, hey.
That's
What's
the end of
up?
my turn.
Nice. Another one runs at Gideon,
Yay.
and a little claw comes at you. That's probably a hit. That's almost definitely a hit on a 22.
Yeah, that's it.
Give me a con save as he slices along you. 10 slash damage.
Hold on. Okay. Con save?
Yes, please.
Okay. That's a 6
That's a 6.
because of +2 to saving throws.
All right. The thing kind of skitters across the ground at you and then brings a claw up as you begin to move. You're very short, but it still brings a claw across like your upper thigh. It cuts real deep, and you begin to bleed, deals the 10 slash damage, and then your body freezes up as you also become paralyzed.
Damn,
And you're
dude.
unable to move for the time being. Camille, your turn.
So before that happened, I was actually going to go kill the one by Savari, but... let's see.
Oh no.
There's one skittering, crawling around in front of Gideon as Gideon suddenly just stops moving, just like, ugh!
You want to try to suplex that one to the pit? Just go like, boom. Because that'd be amazing.
Lawbringer style?
Alright. Is it possible for me to, like, kick an enemy back?
Yeah.
Shove
yeah,
is,
you can
yeah,
give me
shove
a-
is an action.
Would it? How far is shove though? Is it 5 feet or can it be 10 feet?
I think it
Or would it be enough?
I think it's 5. If I'm not mistaken.
Shove. Yeah, to move a target 5 feet to a different space within your reach. So it would only
I
go
do
5
that.
feet back, so it wouldn't be enough to kick it off the edge.
Can I do that twice with multi-attack?
Nope.
Double shove.
Double shove.
Because attack is an action. So multi-attack is that you get to use the attack action twice on an action.
I'm saying you should have gone to the edge and suplexed him. Would have been
Just
would have been
God
just
damn it.
perfect.
Yeah, sure. 2 attacks with the.
if only you guys had a thunderous smite.
Don't I get
two-
advantage? Because what was it that Gideon gives if I'm in 10 feet?
Plus 2 to saving throws.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
no, it's 2 hits. Give me the damage. Scar's Bane like launches forward and stabs deep, like slices deep into this thing. There's a terrible stench of rotten flesh as
no.
you deal 10 slashing damage to it. But the second hit with this weird kind of sickness falling over you bring Scar's Bane around for another hit, and you just break it across Gideon, completely unaware that he's unable to move. Like you just forget for a moment and just slice across Gideon's body, dealing 6 slash damage, cutting open one of Gideon's arms and completely missing the ghast in front of you.
In the corner of my mouth, I'm like, motherfucker!
She's dead. Savari, give me a con saving throw.
Fuck. All right.
I believe in you.
Sorry, how much damage did I take from the gas
your fault.
before? Was it 6?
You
That's
took
gotta
10
be good enough.
Yeah, in total you've taken 16 slashing
Okay, thank you.
damage.
Thank you.
Okay, so
15.
Savari, you just kind of break out of this thing. You just, a force of will, you are able to beat off the effects of this weird disease-like paralyzation that seems to have seeped in through something on this ghast's terrible claws. It is the end of your turn, though, and it is Gideon's turn.
Fuck.
So same thing from you.
Hey, I'm
Con
here.
save?
You're good. I got you,
Con
fam.
save.
It's gonna attack me again.
Can I use my
wanna
bardic
punch in the
inspiration
face.
on that?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your inspiration? Is it D8 right now?
The inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a D8.
Okay.
Oh.
10? Does 10 save or no?
10 is the amount you need to make, so you just about
Yes!
shake it off. You still feel sick
Yes,
and gross,
shake
but you
it
don't
off.
feel paralyzed,
Shake it
and you
off.
begin to
Okay.
move again.
But you
But
don't
again,
get free crits on you, which is super good.
it's the
Yeah.
is the end of your turn. Let's see who this
Christ.
ghast is more interested in. Unfortunately, it's Savari as it brings its horrible
Cool.
claws in.
Cool.
to try
I
and
impose
strike you
disadvantage
again.
with protection.
Disadvantage, probably going to save a girl life as you see these claws coming down. They look like they're gonna seriously fuck Savari up, possibly make her deformed as it's about to just pierce her eyeballs and scrape her tongue out. And then suddenly there's a shield, kung, as it just scrapes down the front of the shield. There's a terrible noise, and yeah, you successfully cause this thing to miss.
Yeah, boy.
And then it's your turn.
And then I basically parry it off and then try to just go for 2 quick light attacks. Center mass.
2 hits.
All right.
Help you out.
This is what happens when you call the DM a fuckboy, Austin.
I just roll to decide who it's going to attack when
Yeah.
it's got 2 things in front of it. If I can't.
No,
think
no,
of
no.
a
Say it's because of
justification-
me. It makes it a
No, yeah,
better
it's because
story.
you called me a fuckboy.
Yeah, it's because I called you.
That's exactly why.
I've called him worse, and I will call him better in the future.
I think I'm a pretty
I'm
neutral
trying to-
DM. I like to roll to decide what it's going to do. If I can't if you're standing in front of it going, nah, it's going to attack you probably.
Yeah.
But you did roll. Sorry, I didn't see it.
22.
22. Yeah, you like lob off one of its arms as it brings it out. You off goes one of the arms, and then you just stab into the front of it, where its like heart legitimately is. You bring the sword out, and it kind of like stumbles backwards. It falls a little way, losing the weight of one arm. This horrible, like pungent stench. It doesn't really bleed. There's like this coagulated white red
Okay.
mess that falls out of its arm and sort of
Ugh.
falls into piles on the ground. There's a horrendous smell. It stumbles around a little bit. It looks like it's barely standing, but it is still standing.
Holy shit.
End of your turn.
I guess just so I can stay within range of everybody. I'll just other side of Savari.
Cool. This ghast.
Step through slash and just ended up on the other side of her or something like that.
This ghast is going to attack Gamil.
like you're not impressed, Savari.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 3, 17. What is your AC, Gamil?
Yeah, he's gonna hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, what? Apparently the stream dropped.
Oh,
It
really?
didn't on my end.
Oh, it was a buffer? Apparently it was a buffer. All right, never mind.
Everyone's still alive.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
It wasn't me.
Hi, welcome back. Everyone is dead.
Give me a con saving throw. Gamil.
I get a +2 on this as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Nice.
Didn't need
Yeah.
it.
So you don't become paralyzed.
You
but
totally
this thing
needed
does. This thing does scrape its horrible claws across the front of your body, or maybe like an arm or a leg, since you're heavily armored. And it deals 13. I think it's not max damage, but it's close. 13 slash damage as this claw bites deep. You feel this kind of poison, diseased, horrible thing enter your body, but you sort of shake it off. You're a dwarf, right?
Yeah, dwarven resilience.
It's not technically dwarven resilience, but we'll say it is.
Dwarven spit attack.
Dwarven spit attack, and Gamil, you can counterattack with something now.
Ooh. Sure.
Ooh, no.
Nice, yeah, I can't imagine you won't kill it, but give me all that damage. Oh, actually, no, you have disadvantage, don't you? So it's a 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they still both hit. You hit him with another one?
Oh, I thought I only got one. Oh.
No, it's not a real counterattack. It's your turn next. So
Oh.
this thing hit you.
Yeah,
and
this
you
is
hit
currently
me.
your turn.
There you go. And
Is he dead?
Did you say
Please don't
11
let it
make it?
paralyze me again.
Oh no, yeah. How do you want to kill it? Off with the head.
off of the head, and then kick the body into the pit.
Cool.
We're good
Yeah.
janitors, man.
The crowd goes wild as you you just whoom off with the head, and then you boot this horrible undead body into the pit behind you, and it falls and falls. Everyone's "Wah!"
Can I pick up the head and be like, "This is gonna happen to you around 3"?
And I'm like, 2. It's 2.
Everyone's like clapping and cheering. They love it. Savari, it's your turn.
Has anybody else gotten any decapitations?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Vicious mockery on the dude in front of me.
Okay. That is a crit 20. And
Oh shit!
what do you say to
Man.
it?
Ouch.
You're like, that wasn't very nice.
And he says back to you. In common, apparently. It says, yeah, this is gonna be worse. As it goes in to attempt to sort of bite and scratch at you. Gideon, it's your turn, however.
Hold up. I still have bonuses.
Oh yeah, do you want to do a bonus thing?
Yeah. I want to do healing word on myself, actually.
Good plan.
Get some 7 points back.
Nice.
Okay. Feeling better. All right. Now, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You heal yourself up as this thing comes in to try and bite at you. It stumbles terribly. As it comes in to bite you, it falls over its own arm, which had been cut off previously, and like falls to one
No, you
side.
forgot Gamil's turn.
What
Gideon's
happened to
turn.
me, bro?
Gideon's turn.
Oh, are you going to be able to reach that thing?
Yeah, of course I could reach that thing.
All right.
Sorry, I was writing down in my decapitation
Wait,
counter.
no, Gideon's paralyzed.
No, I got out of it
No,
last
no,
turn.
He's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna turn around and whip the anchor down twice at it. This is so anime. It's great.
In before 2
Correct,
minutes.
correct.
Vow of Enmity first, so it's not. There's no
Be careful when
disadvantage.
you swing that thing back. I'm right behind you.
There's no disadvantage, so that's a 20 and then a 10.
One hit.
One hit. Please be a good hit. Yay.
Please be a good hit, he says. Yeah, it smacks into this thing's back and causes it to stumble over its own arm.
Well, hold on. How fucked up does it look?
Pretty fucked up.
I'm gonna divine smite.
My
Which
turn next. If you want to save it, just say.
that's fine. That's fine. I like the show. Hold on. Is divine smite an extra?
It is pretty fucking extra.
One moment. Yeah, right. Sorry. It does extra damage to undead. I think it's an extra 2d8.
You need 4. You need to just make 4. Just write it.
Oh,
Just
okay.
write whatever you want to do. You're
Roll.
almost definitely guaranteed to do it, I think.
3d8. Right.
3d8.
3d8.
Just roll 1, not 1, and you kill it.
There we go.
Yeah.
I make it
hit
explode. Like I
it
want it to.
stumbles over its own leg, goes to bite Savari, and then it explodes. There's just gore and like horrendous smelling bits of flesh and like coagulated undead blood, and it just covers Boulder and Savari. But there's no Ghast left. And
Thanks, Gideon.
Gamil, that's a decapitation for me, Gamil. That counts.
But wait.
That counts.
Go up.
there's an uproar from above as everyone loses their damn minds. Tar shouts, "Way, you've done it! They've made it to round 2, and now round 3." And he shouts, "This is possibly one of the biggest things we've ever caught
Oh, fuck.
from the very peaks of the mountain." The wizard starts to move his hands, and then from beyond the gates you hear lots of chains being dropped, a few people screaming and running away, and then dum dum dum.
It's Boulder's
dum,
brother.
Dum 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 as something big starts moving towards the gates, and that's where we're gonna go to our break.
Fuck's sakes.